I'm here now. Humans have so much philosophy based on nominalistic and realistic spirituality. We perceive things that aren't there physically. We align ourselves with ideas, ethics, morality. I just wonder how much that ties into physiology, anatomy. There's some people who studied for years and years, and they correlate the two. There's some people who identify with the terminology. They feel as if it's irrelevant. It pertains to their very being. So much so that we say soul-bound, or star child, or destiny, fate. I'm just looking at myself being submissive, passive, and understanding that a lot of these principles that are preconceived don't suit the reality of my circumstance or situation. I'm seriously, sincerely, genuinely sitting at the very bottom. I have guidance from spirits, even if that only manifests as recollections of prior self, as memories, negative experiences, trying to avoid negative stimuli, even if that's the only thing that actually manifests as my long suffering. My obedience. You forfeit your personal permissions to look for affirmation. You need something external in order to catalyze an internal effort. I'm just looking at it and I see these religious people and then these non-religious people. I see so many different types of both. We have non-religious people who are agnostic, and then we have some who are atheistic. Two completely separate, different individual things. We have polytheists and monotheists within the religious facets or niches. It's like perplexingly inconsistent, inconceivable. Where do I go with all of this? What is it all for? You say often, entertaining these things, meditating on them, pondering my etiology. It's senseless, incomprehensible, unfathomable. In physics, in quantum mechanics, in reality, when you question something and you do get real answers, legitimate answers, valid answers, epistemological answers, when you get that data set, it only reveals more questions. And that's how it feels being alive. Give a mouse a cookie. This isn't a cry for help or a call to action. Just an admission of guilt, accountability. I have so much ineptitude. I feel insecure or vulnerable. I feel hollow, empty. What do? We take action and we try to incrementally implement these tiny little steps, After thousands of small steps, I'll finally have climbed the mountain type shit. One foot in front of the other. And then you find yourself going on a turnpike or hitting a U-turn. It's just really odd to consider that you are the one thrusting yourself forward, but also thwarting yourself, hindering yourself. The duality isn't about the ultimatum of these two choices in separate directions. It's about the intersection of your ideas, the conjunction that disorients you, that calls for discernment, that causes disorder. Dismantles you. You gotta distinguish one from the other. It's weird. We are very real. I am very real. And just your self-awareness. It's hard to relinquish the spectacle because there's so much nuance to your grandiose. Even being aware of that creates a paradox. Maybe you feel null, maybe you feel malign because you are too spirited, too vivacious. You are constantly rolling down the hill, having that domino effect. There's so much to take in and you can only have so much. It's like being hungry at a buffet. You'll get sick real quick. But maybe it's the exact opposite. Maybe it's being hungry at a buffet, but you don't get to consume anything. Maybe it's you are the exact opposite. You don't consume enough. You're flat, stagnant. You measured yourself and you lack divination, so you think you're fine. You're good as you are. So odd. But that's just being, huh?